guys, this is Adam. I'm your host for Silverstone Automotive Media International. Here I am today in El Monte, California at DTM Autobody. So what's so special about this place is that they're known for custom-made wide-body kits. So I'm here today to show you around, talk to the founder and the owner of the shop, and let's get some good content. Let's go! Hey, what's up, Long?
What up, dude?
So here I am with Long. He's the owner of the business, DTM Autobody. They're known for custom wide body kits and also heavy installation and bodywork. So Long, what inspired you for doing body shop?
I was 18. I had bought a wrecked car. Needed someone to fix it. Got a quote. Took it to the guy's shop. They fixed it. It took them maybe 4 months.
Wow.
So I was like, damn, this shouldn't take too long. I was already like wrenching when I was like in my teens,
Right.
in my early teens. So I was already wrenching for quite some time. I was like, dude, this is not that hard. You have all the tools. Why does it take this long? So I got curious. I got into the business just to say, hey, you know what? I can do it. I can do it faster than you.
Right.
Yeah. And it just snowballed from there.
Yeah. Time is money. Time is money. Since you started this business for a while already, what kind of difference do you see now from back then when you started compared to now?
The repair process is still the same. You're still trying to fix the car back to the way it was prior to the accident.
Right.
If you're talking collision, if you're talking custom, the only thing that's changed is colors.
Right.
Exotic cars. What makes it exotic? Exotic colors. Exotic colors mean exotic toners, exotic pearls, exotic. That makes it special. The only thing that's changed is the color, but the repair process has always been the same. Maybe you want to level your game up.
Right.
Be faster, be more productive. How can I do this faster? How can I do this better? And with the custom game, I think it comes down to like, hey, you know what? You try a lot of different things,
Right.
and see what works, and then you focus on that and make that even better.
I mean, like, especially nowadays, we were talking about the 90s, a lot of JDM guys. And then I think from 2010 and up, more people is getting involved in the European cars. And then now people, from that era, who has more money now, they go for Porsche, they go for a Ferrari or something very luxury. I also see a lot of people wrapping in cars, especially Tesla, Cybertruck. Do you think vinyl wrap affect the business of having like actual car paint?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
okay,
I dress a certain way. You know what? This is how I dressed in the 90s. This is how I dressed in the 2000s or whatever it is. Same thing. So rap is just hey, this is what's in now.
Okay.
And I can always change it. Matte black is cool.
Yeah.
10, 15 years ago, maybe still now, but now it's like more colors, more digital rap. You know what I mean? Instead of one solid color. It evolves, as a person evolves,
But it still has to do with like personalized style, how you kind of like what he said.
It's a fashion sense.
Fashion sense. There you go. Yeah, that's a very good one because like with all the automotive industry, like customers, they always have their own mindset of how they want their cars to be. So I felt like I totally agree with Long. It's about your personalized, style.
Yeah, you want to personalize it.
Yeah, how you want to dress it up. Yeah. I mean, that's very cool because car is not just about performance. We have cars built with like 200K, putting 200K into it. As you can see in the back, we have RWBs, inside the shop. I mean, they spend a lot of money on this, but this is all because it's like a collection. So, this is about production, right? This is not about buying a suspension, install on your car, or buying just a wheel, put on the tires. Right. What kind of qualities do you look into staff?
I look for those that are young and eager. You know what?
Okay.
They'll give you the energy as a boss. Like, hey, you know what? This kid's like ramping me up. He's getting me excited for something. So I look for them young, willing to work, wanting to work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? At the same time, it's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean?
Right.
It can be dangerous at the same time. He's gonna make mistakes. You know what I mean? But as a boss, it's always about solutions. So as soon as you can, find a way to fix, whatever mistake he made. You know what I mean? That's it.
Right.
At the end of the day, if the car needs to be delivered tomorrow, it needs to be delivered tomorrow. It doesn't matter how chaotic it is behind that front door.
Right.
You know what I mean? Customer doesn't need to know that you stayed up till 3 a.m. to get it done.
Right.
Or you went home at noontime after lunch. As long as it's done on time and it's due, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. It can be as chaotic, as crazy. Wrench can be thrown. People, you know, like, you know, just at each other's throat, you know, as long as the car gets delivered, you know. Yeah, so in terms of like employees, like, yeah, young, motivated, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they have to, you know, listen to their boss. And say, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna trust my boss on this. You know, that's
very
you know,
good.
instead, you know, you try, hey, you know what? Let me try to fix this myself. Instead of fixing yourself, you just kind of prolong, or you know, we missed the deadline.
Got it. Because I used to work here, what, almost 15 years ago? 10,
longer than that.
Yeah, 15 to 20 years ago. At that time, you know, a lot of people wanted to work here, but there is like a qualification that, you know, you can say you got to meet long standard, right? You know, law, I mean, from that point on, you know, I felt like I improved personally, as in like working aspects and how I think about businesses. So, you know, Long was always a to-go guy. Even now, like Long was always a to-go guy when it comes to like car stuff, or maybe talking about live sharing and stuff like that. So yeah, he is very amazing, man. He knows so much about cars, man. So those are all the good stuff. Now, we want to know, like, what was the shittiest time that you have ever had with the business? How did you like overcome that particular problem to be what it is today, DTM Autobody?
It could be a bad month where you have constant bad reviews. You know, social media is so detrimental, it's so important to a business, you know what I mean? That one bad review can knock you off your game, you know what I mean? You know, but you know, you just have to persevere, you know, and you know, you can't please everybody. You have to tell yourself, you know what, I can't make everybody happy, I do my best, you know what I mean?
That's true.
But at the end of the day, you know, you ask your 10 customer, at least hopefully 9 out of the 10 says, you know what, hey dude, great shop, great work, you know, they delivered on time. That's all that matters. You're working with bare minimum.
Okay, that's true.
You know, so that's one of the bad things. You know, you don't have enough employees, you have enough cars. You're not beating deadlines. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where, you know, you have to balance. Say, you know what, I'm understaffed. I don't want to do this to you. At the same time, you have to be honest with your customers.
Let them know, very good.
Let them know where you're at. You know, you can't
be honest.
Just say, hey, you know, you can't just look at him and see a dollar figure and not deliver.
You know, a good look of your business, right? Because you're not over-promising. You actually tell the customer the honest truth, and then that's when they're gonna come back.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, be honest with them.
I mean, that is very good. I mean, something that you guys will learn today. What kind of advice would you give to the younger entrepreneurs on how they can, you know, get involved in, you know, automotive industry, body shop, mechanic shop, or maybe even e-commerce?
So, I mean, be hungry, hustle, you know. I think that's like general like knowledge to say, hey, you know what? Hey, if you want to be somebody, you got to work hard at it. It's not going to come free. It's not going to come easy. You know, take every lesson or every opportunity to its max potential. You know, if someone hires you, hey, take it, learn. You know what I mean? If they're not going to teach you, you know, watch out the corner of your eye, see what they're doing. You know, maybe you can pick up a tip or two. But mainly, if I had to give like solid advice,
maybe something that you would let us say, pass it on to your kids, or pass it on with your grandchild, something like that. You know, like what kind of advice, you know, your recommendation? Because what you just said, it was very good on, you know, kind of like saying, like don't give up. You know, be observant, right? Look around your surroundings, see what everyone is doing, to, you know, pick up one, you know, 1 or 2 skills, you know, to use it as tools for your life, right?
Basically, home in on your skills. You know, focus on that. Everybody wants easy money. Everybody wants to be successful. It doesn't come cheap, but all you have to do is put in your time. So I say this, you know what? If you want easy money, do what you're good at. And how do you become what you're good at? Focus on those set of skills that you want to be. If you want to be the best salesman, focus on that. You know, you want to be the best mechanic, the best technician, the best painter. Focus on that. Focus on that. Work on that, you know? If you're going to work on everything from A to Z, you know, you don't want to be jack of all trades, master of none. Right? So focus on one thing. Focus on one thing, you know, practice it, work at it. And when it becomes easy to you and you're getting paid for that, that's easy money. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
true.
it's easy to you. You do it, you like it, you enjoy it. That's the passion, you know what I mean? That's how you make money. That's easy money. You know, I spent 8 hours today, but it didn't feel like 8 hours, right? Because what? You loved what you were doing.
True, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's always good, you know, to do things that you like. Time do pass a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're getting so much things done in your will, right? I mean, a lot of people, they don't like office job. You know, they always complain about like, shit, I've been here for like the whole day, but I feel like I only did like 3 hours work.
Yeah.
Something like that, you know? So, you know, it is very important, you know, to do something that you like. But of course, you still gotta study it. You have to plan it out how your career is gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very powerful advice from Long today. I mean, hey Long, I see a lot of other DB cars too.
Yeah.
I see DTM has one too.
Yeah, shop car.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, can you show us around?
Yeah,
Give us a little bit detail about the cars.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
So let's start with this one here. 91X NSX. This was debuted, I think, last year for SEMA at the Toyo Tire Tread Pass. It's custom wide body, custom paint, casino white from the current NSX. It's twin turbo, dynoed at like 450, so we can daily it. Yeah, you know, sparkle interior, MV Forge wheel. If you're looking at the body kit, that's all custom.
Wow.
Yeah. So we got here 997.2 Porsche, obviously, with a RWB wide body kit molded in. So meaning that there's no seams or no rivet lines. Yeah, this was for SEMA about 3 years, I want to say. So right before the NSX, yeah. So we did this one 3 years ago. Yeah. So on to this other one here. We got a 997.1 911, obviously. And this was also debuted 3 years ago in SEMA at, I believe it was Spider Lights, but yeah, so they provided the headlights. It's also RWB, but you know, installed the traditional way, you know, screwed in, bolted in. You can still see all the accent lines. You know, we did a GT3 style wing, GT3 center exhaust. And this engine's been stroked, so it has a stroker kit. It has a limited slip also installed recently. Yeah, great all-around car, great style, tracks really well. Yeah. So we got here a 991.2. So this is 2019 and up, 911. This is a Turbo S with a full Gemballa package. Basically, it's a wide body, your bumpers, your wheels, your engine upgrades. It does, I think, on 100 octane, 890 to the wheels. It has the interior. I think this is the only one that's complete in the US. I may be wrong, but yeah, in the US, this is the only full completed Gemballa GTR 8XX Evo. So yeah, we got ourselves AP1 S2000 with a full J's Racing wide body. It's currently here for the canards, some headlight swap, and to install the spoiler. But yeah, we did this like last year. The color is from Lamborghini, Viola Parsafe. It's a tint, so it starts off with a white base color, and then we start putting propyl into it until we achieve, you know, what it is you see here. Yeah, EBS mirrors, BBS brakes, Brembos all four corners, J's Racing exhaust. So pretty complete car overall. Yeah, I think after this, I think the customer's gonna focus on the engine.
Thank you for watching this episode. Thank you so much, Long, for showing us around the shop. We got all these beautiful cars here. So DTM Autobody have decided to do a raffle for you guys. So we're gonna be giving out 3 lucky winners, okay? Drop a comment below. Let us know which one is your favorite car. We're gonna raffle 3 lucky winners with a $200 discount when they come by to the shop and spend $1,000. So thank you so much, Long, for your participation, man. I bet a lot of people is gonna come here because they can do beautiful cars here, man. So I'll see you guys next time.